One of my favorite Bible study tools is eSword. I use this all the time. You can download this on your PC at www.e-sword.net. Well, once you get it downloaded, you can make it yours. Most of it's free, some of it's not. What I use is free. I'll show you my setup. Now, once you have your eSword opened, it's time to go ahead and download some different content here. And the way that you do this is, now see on mine, I already have commentaries here, and I have dictionaries, all these dictionaries currently loaded. But the way that you're going to do that is you're going to go to the download tab, and if you hit Bibles, it's already got the King James Version downloaded. I would definitely recommend doing the KJV Plus also, and go ahead and get you another Bible. Well, it's the same Bible, but just with the concordance numbers. I don't recommend another version, but depending on what you want, these are here for download. And then for the commentaries, I currently have a few downloaded already. Clark and Barnes, and James Fawcett and Brown and Gill, and Schofield, this J.B. Meyer, TSK Cross Reference. These are different ones that you can do. There's others. I'll go ahead and show you how you do this. So, like, let's say I want, let's do the Biblical Illustrator. I'll just click this highlighted link, and it will actually download now into this window. And then once that's complete, I'll keep searching for things that I want, and then once I'm satisfied, I'll just close this out, and it'll close out the whole eSword program, and then refire it up, and then they'll all be there. So I want to do that, and then like over here in the dictionary section, highly recommend the King James Concordance, and then the Nave's amazing resource. There's others here too, like the Webster's 1828, tremendous resource. Just same thing, just click the blue highlight, it'll load, and once you're done with all that, you can go to the graphics section and install some graphics. I have the Classic Bible Maps downloaded. There's others too. I have Ramick, Dowling, and Mitchell. I'm going to go ahead and do the historic. You can kind of see what it does here. It loads once again the same thing, and once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and close out this window and close out eSword, and then I'm going to restart eSword, and as it restarts up, it'll have all those resources that I just installed, and so it'll have all the commentaries that I installed there, and it'll have my Bible dictionaries and things. And so the way that we use eSword, basically you have your Bible here, your Bible books, you just click on the book and then chapter, and then you're there. Now, a couple things you can do from this. If you want to just have the Webster's 1828 definition of a word, let's say understanding, double click understanding, and then you'll see down here when the dictionary has something to offer, it gives you a little blue information window. So you click on Webster's, and it gives you the Webster's 1828 dictionary entry for understanding. Tremendous resource here for that. Now, if you want to look at, say, the concordance of that same word, you need to turn your King James Version Plus on, and then here we have understanding, and then you see this number beside it. If you take and just hit that one time, see over here, King James Concordance and Strong's. If you hit Strong's, then you see this is the Strong's entry for that word, and it's used 38 times in your Bible, and it shows the Hebrew word that it's derived from. The King James Concordance is also highlighted. This is going to be all the different verses, all the different addresses of verses that word's used. You can hover over it, and you can kind of see that one and just see if there's something you want. If you want to actually see that one a little closer, just click on that link, and it'll put that right up here. And so that's how it works. If you want to go back, click this back button, and you're right back where you started. If you want the commentary for Proverbs, if you want the commentary for the verse, Proverbs 4:5, just keep it right there. You've clicked it once. Now hit commentaries, and that's the section for that particular verse that will show for these respective commentaries. So all that have the blue information circle, they all have something to say about Proverbs 4:5. Whenever you're done with that, just double click the Bible header there, and it'll go back. If you want to see the commentary for the whole chapter, click that first verse commentary, and oftentimes it'll actually give you a thought about the whole chapter. Sometimes just the verse, sometimes the whole chapter, just depends on the particular commentary. And so if you want this commentary to be shown all the time, you can pin it, and then it adds it to that window, and you can keep your Bible open, your commentary open, even your dictionary open. If you just want the Bible and commentary, if you click this pin, it'll hide the dictionaries and leave those two open. If you want to get rid of that, you can. I like to bring back the dictionaries. I'll go ahead and pin them, and then I'm back to kind of how I was there also. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this other tool that eSword offers. It's really a neat tool. It's the graphics viewer. We downloaded some graphics and they will actually be populated here based on the maps that you downloaded. Now this is the classical map, and it's really good. Here we're showing modern. Let's go ahead to ancient Jerusalem, and it just gives you a really good picture of down here the valley of Hinnom, which is at the south end of Jerusalem, and it's just really a neat view. A lot of things here that you'll definitely be interested in as you study your Bible. And then the modern Jerusalem, how it is more today, and then you can look at Palestine. These are just really good maps. And then historical. This has some good stuff as well as you study your Old Testament, and you can really get an idea of how the layout of things was in the time frame that you're studying your Bible. Larkin maps, just really good on, like this one's in reference to Revelation, and a great study tool. Mitchell, and then just Rand McNally. These are good maps as well. They just show different things that you might come across where you might have a need to see some things like this. And instead of owning maybe all the books, you can actually just use this viewer. So hopefully you'll find this helpful. Just work through there, see what might work for you. And that's like I said, just a tool that I use rather often. Another thing you might find helpful in eSword, and I'll be honest, I don't really use this resource much, but it is available. If you look at the download and reference book section, there are a number of books on here that many are free. These are all free here, that are great resources potentially. Now, I'm not endorsing these books by any means, but the Fox's Book of Martyrs, that's a tremendous book. The History of the Church, Philip Schaff, that's a great book. There's a lot of good books on here. Josephus, if you're interested in looking at some of the historical things, Josephus was not a Christian, but he was a historian, Roman historian in the time of Christ and following Christ. Tozer, some books. Now, I'm not, like I said, there's some authors on here that I would definitely not recommend. But if you're maybe looking for a book and considering buying it, you might want to check here first and see if they have it, and then you could just read it here on eSword for free. So that's a great resource. And also these devotions, there are some free, some purchase, but again, another resource that if you're looking for a good devotion, you might find it on here, and you can utilize that resource. And so eSword is just really packed full. They add to it here and there, and it's a great tool for Bible believers who are just wanting to study their Bible and have some tools available to really improve and help their study in a concise way. It's all right here. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully you enjoy eSword. Let me know if you have any other comments, questions, like to see something shown a little different. If you have any struggles, please let me know. But I definitely use this resource and would highly recommend it.